Hello and welcome to another MrBetaByte quick look, and in this one we're looking at a Philips N1702. So it's a long play version of the 1500, and this one is a bit special, and I really wanted to see one of these in the wild, if you like. It's a 1502/15 or /15. Normally it's at 05. And this has the Philips from the factory AV output and input, which is really cool. So really great to see that, and we'll more than likely take the top off to have a look and just see what that looks like. And in the full length video where we sort of go through it and check everything and probably do the belts and everything, we'll whip that board out and have a good look at it and yeah, just see what it's like. So first of all, before I turn it on, I'm just going to take the top off the cassette carriage. So to do that, there's a little metal bit here. Just pull that gently towards you, sort of towards you and down, and it should release, and then you can just pull the whole carriage out. So, ooh, this has new heads on it. 4th of the 3rd, 1999. So that is very new. In fact, the whole machine looks lovely. It does actually look like new. Wow, that's really cool. So I don't have any real worries of putting anything in there. There's a little bit of fluff on the one guide there. In fact, there is actually a bit of muck there. So I'm just going to scrape that off. Obviously it'll need a full tape path clean, but as I can see some build up there, let's just get rid of that. So yeah, let's put this back on. Let's just literally just push this down, and that's locked. So yeah, let's power it on. So not aware of these ever having a reefer fitted across the mains cap, so we should be okay, but let's power it on and find out. So far so good, so should be able to set the clock, press both buttons together, I've learnt. Sort of forgotten that. And can't go back, you just literally does fast and you've got slow. So, because it was midday, and it's just coming up to midday, it's going to take a little while. That'll do. Lock. So timer, start time, length of time you want it to record for, the day, I think it's up to 3 days. Oh no. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 9. Okay, so yeah, up to 9 days ahead. Cool. Brilliant. So I've plugged in AV out. There's a curious switch here. I don't know whether this was added afterwards for RF, to turn the RF on and off. Whether that's something to do with interference or similar, I don't know. If you're used to these machines, remember them back from the day, let me know in the comments. So I've been very kindly given some N1700 cassettes from Colin over at Video 99, And thank you very much, Colin. Really, really appreciated. You're a lifesaver, because it's actually really good to know that these are N1700 format, because I think all the tapes I have are 1500. So, don't know whether I can switch it on. I think I have to put that in first and then turn it on. And I can't hear any. I can't actually hear the drum spinning up. Or maybe I can. Should we take the top off and have a quick look? Let's crack on. So let's try and get this out. There we go. So they don't come out, they're captive. And I should just be able to push this off, which can be quite tricky sometimes. Catches on the sides here, so let's just try to get those free. Is actually undone. Let's get this off again. Let's give us a little bit more to go at. That one's come free. Oh, and the screw fell out. The captive, not the captive screw. Super. Okay. So, I do actually wonder if there's a belt on the back of that, you know. Sort of feels, it feels like it's just free spinning without any sort of motor intervention. So yeah, let's get this back in. Power it back on, see what it's doing. So let's put you back around there, and you should be able to see it lace up. Oh, okay, it is turning, but it is struggling. I wonder if we've got a capacitor issue, to be honest, or power supply. As it's warming up, it's being a bit more stable. Yeah, definitely. Definitely needs service, and I would say probably servo circuit, power supply, something similar. Let's try play. Oh, it tried. For a second there, we got something on the Yeah, it's not happy. Oh. I mean, to me, I think the main thing it needs is belts. You can just hear it hunting about. Nah, it's just not long enough to display a picture. Okay, well, I suppose we can have a quick look underneath and just see what the belts are like. Yeah, let's do that. So, relatively easy to get into these. There we go. There's an option for screws, so if the tabs do break, you can put a screw in, and then we should be able to swing this out. Oh, yeah. Well, the head drum belt seems very good, but this belt here, oh, that seems good. It's had new belts, or recent belts. So I wonder if we do have a bit of an issue with, yeah, they're all good, all been changed. Bit of an issue with the servo circuitry and or power supply. So that should be quite a fun one. But yeah, as we're only having a quick look at this, that won't be in this video. So I couldn't resist having a look. It's easy enough just to lift this up. It's just a sprung tab there to release it. And yeah, that's the AV out module. That makes it from a 5 to a 15. And surprising amount to it, really. But over time, I suppose. And interesting that at some point somebody's resoldered the AV out socket, or the AV socket. Sorry, I say the AV socket. The audio sockets. So you've got the two BNCs there in and out for the video. And then you've got, I suppose you'd describe it as a cassette DIN, 5-pin DIN for the audio in out. So that's really cool. And in a future video, when we're sort of looking more in depth at this, we'll have a look at that and just see what it's like. I have actually got the circuit diagram for it somewhere as well, and like the PCB layout and everything as well, so that'd be quite cool. But yeah, just slide this over if it'll let me. I had to put the camera down. I was battling against this. I think it was actually that one, but yeah, it just sort of got locked in, and I couldn't do it without using two hands. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this one. No picture to show yet, but definitely have servo problems. I have got replacement parts actually to rebuild servo, the plug-in boards. So if we need to do that, we can. And yeah, that should be quite a fun one actually. So lots more to come on this machine, and really looking forward to working on it, to be honest. So hope you enjoyed this one, and hopefully see you in another video. Bye for now.